Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be talking about number 29, Remix, in our Essential Elements book. So if you haven't yet, take out your instrument, take out your music stand, and put your book on your music stand open to number 29. The first thing we need to do is confirm what notes you are going to play in this piece. Since everyone plays different notes depending on the instrument, when we practice together in a little bit, I'm not going to be able to say your specific notes. So take a moment right now, pause the video on the picture that's about to come up, and confirm your notes in the piece. If you need to write down anything, feel free to do so. Now I'm going to play all of number 29, Remix, on the clarinet. If you are a different instrument, remember, it's your responsibility to know what notes you need to play for these, and I'm going to be talking about each measure or beats or something like that. So if you're a clarinet player, you'll get to watch the fingerings on this one. If you're not a clarinet player, be looking ahead to the next videos because I might play it along on your instrument. Here we go. Here's all of number 29. Make sure that you're tapping your foot along with the beat. 1, 2, ready. Now I'm going to show you a little preview of what we'll be able to do once you learn the whole piece. You can play it along with some fun background music. Here we go. Check it out. Wasn't that cool? So now let's talk about how we're going to practice this thing. Now we're going to practice this 2 measures at a time. So together, let's play the first 2 measures. This is going to sound like this. Ready? Now, each of those notes are a half note. So if I'm playing with a metronome, you're going to hear 2 beats or 2 clicks for each one of those notes. Listen. In my brain, I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, where each note is lasting for 2 beats. Let's try the first 2 measures together again, one last time. With the metronome, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Now, if you didn't quite get all that, just go back about 20 seconds and review that. If you did get that, let's move on. Now let's talk about measures 3 and 4. It sounds like this. And again, all 3 of those notes are half notes. Make sure that your half note at the end of measure 4 does not be, it shouldn't be 3 beats, it shouldn't be 4 beats, it should only be 2 beats. Each of those 3 notes are the same amount of time. So now let's do measures 3 and 4 one more time. Think about the notes. Here we go. 1, 2, measures 3 and 4. With the metronome, it sounds like this. Ready? Now let's try to do the first 2 chunks together. This is measures 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here we go. Tap your foot. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. So now let's practice measures 5, 6, 7, and 8. The first thing I want you to notice is that the notes sound a lot like the first 4 measures. Here's the first 4 measures. And then the second 4 measures feel and sound very, very similar. Now, in measure 5, the notes are the same as measure 1, but you have 2 quarter notes of your low note as opposed to half notes. Here is the first measure. And here's the second measure with 2 of the low notes right on beat. 1, 2, ready. Did you hear the difference between the 2 measures? Now, let's do measures 5 and 6 together. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. Try that much again. Make sure that you're using your tongue and you're tapping your foot. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. Now, let's finish it out. Measures 7 and 8 sound like this. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Make sure that you're using your tongue every single time you play quarter notes. Now, let's practice this together. Measures 7 and 8. Tap your foot. 1, 2, 1, 2. Measure 7 and 8. Let's try that much again. Make sure you hold out the whole note for 4 beats. 1, 2, 7, and 8, and go. Great. Now, let's go back all the way to the beginning. We're going to go 2 measures at a time just to review, and then we'll put all of the pieces together. Here's measures 1 and 2. Here's measures 3 and 4. 1, 2, ready. Here's measures 5 and 6. 1, 2, ready. Here's measures 7 and 8. 1, 2, ready. Now, if any of that felt too fast or you weren't really playing all that accurate, take your time, go back and work through the chunks again. Remember, this is not about being perfect immediately. It's about making sure that you understand it here and it sounds good here. Now we're going to play along with the recordings. The first time it's going to be a little slower, and then the second time we're going to be at the regular speed. Here we go. Here we go. 2, ready, go. Wasn't that cool? And here's the version that's a little faster. 1, 2, ready. So I hope this video helps. Remember, in the beginning, I showed you what notes are for your specific instrument. Then I went through and how to practice measure by measure, and we talked about the difference between the second half, which has quarter notes, and the first half, which has half notes. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. And with that, I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Bye-bye!